Freddy for me is basically the same as equivalent returns if one actor did well. That actor in this movie being Kartik Aaryan. There's a difference in his screen presence from the very first scene of the movie. It is visible that Kartik is out of his comfort zone. The weight he's gained, the little tics he's developed, and even the change of his character to the darker side are all admirable. That, along with some of the Parsi abuses that I heard in the movie, are probably the only positives that I'm taking away. Every single character in this movie, other than that of Kartik Aaryan's, is merely a pawn in the grand scheme of things. All of them, including a tortoise, are designed in such a way that they make Kartik's character look good. So much so that Alaya's character is given absolutely no importance in the sense of her character development or even the treatment that she's given in the movie. Director Shashanka Ghosh leaves no stone unturned to spoon feed his audience. In one of the scenes where Kartik walks out of his clinic, a patient can be seen waiting outside, sitting with his hand on his cheek to indicate that he has toothache. In another scene, it's revealed that the name of the guest house's caretaker is Ramu Kaka. Yeah, that's the level. During a song sequence in the movie, we see Kartik Aaryan buy balloons from someone and then metaphorically float away. Why, you may ask? Does it add anything to the movie? Absolutely not. Later on in the same song, the two characters also vigorously make out in the middle of a theatre while no one looks at them or even bats an eye, which solidifies my belief that this movie is set in a parallel universe where no one gives a shit about what is happening in front of them. I'm talking to you, Alaya's neighbors in the movie. What is wrong with you? While Kala was the perfect example of how screenplay and music can blend seamlessly together, the songs in Freddy are the exact opposite. Coupled with Kartik and the director's idea of how a socially awkward person dances, the musical sequences for me personally are an absolute disaster. They add absolutely nothing to the movie and they aren't even magical or fun enough to distract me from the movie. I mean, अगर गाना डालना ही है मूवी में तो थोड़ा मजेदार बना दो यार. At least give us something, give us good choreography, give us a good song. This movie strips us of even that basic requirement. While Kartik has acted well, while he has gone out of his comfort zone, it is visible that he is operating at two different levels in the movie. While he is supposed to be showcasing a socially awkward person, more often than not, his actions, the way he has been written, and eventually the way he acts on screen, turn out to be more sociopathic or psychotic as compared to socially awkward. Freddy, the titular character in this movie, is supposed to be the one that we ride for. It's supposed to be the character that we are rooting for as the audience. Given his traumatic past, given the things that he is subjected to in the movie, we should be caring for this character. But somehow, even though there are multiple scenes where the character is shown to be innocent, he's shown to be the protagonist of the movie, there are other scenes where he stares at the breasts of women or even steals an underwear from someone's drawer. Now, I don't know about you, but personally after watching those scenes, I just wanted to be away from him. I didn't care whether he came out at the winning or the losing side at the end of the movie. I just thought he was a creep. Add to that the multiple inconsistencies in the storytelling, the actions of these characters, and the motivations behind them. This movie really wasn't as enjoyable as I hoped it would be, or as enjoyable as Twitter is making it out to be. The accents of the supporting cast in the movie are worse than the stereotypes that are written into the script. To any Parsis that watched the movie, I apologize. I felt bad for you. Surprisingly for me, it was Kartik Aaryan that was left to do the heavy lifting in the movie, given that there was absolutely no one else who could have done anything to save it. Kartik really does try his best, and I appreciate him for that. Despite it coming across as a confused portrayal, he proves that he can act not only as a socially awkward person, but also as a sociopath. So well done. I genuinely do want to see him delve into an out-and-out negative role. I feel like it would be a really interesting choice. Besides, it seems like the man knows what he's doing. He's just jumping from one genre to the other, making his name, establishing himself, and he has a loud enough fan base. He's going to be fine. As for me after watching this movie, I can't say the same. I don't feel fine. To quickly summarize what kind of movie this is, there is a scene in which a character wakes up completely distressed, panicking in the middle of the night, wants to rush to the hospital, and yet on the way to the hospital somehow manages to reach there in a pair of heels. The only purpose that that scene serves is to make those pair of heels look good, which in my opinion stands true for the movie as well. The entire movie has been designed for the heel to look good, the heel being Kartik Aaryan. If you have seen the movie, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments below. If you haven't, maybe don't watch it, maybe watch Kala, probably a better use of your time. And yeah, you can follow me on Instagram for more such content at @SavigyaButch. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I will see you soon for another review. Till then, take care. Peace.